ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात् कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् भगवद्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। You can repeat. अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः।
अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः
श्लोका नंबर 6। अजोऽपि सन्नव्ययात्मा
व्यात्मा
भूतानामीश्वरोऽपि सन्
भूतानामपि सन्
प्रकृतिं स्वामधिष्ठाय
प्रकृतिस्वामधिष्ठाय
सम्भवाम्यात्ममायया यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य
अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य
दानं सृजाम्यहम्
तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्
परित्राणाय साधूनां
परित्राणाय साधूनां
विनाशाय च दुष्कृताम्
विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां
धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय
धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय
भवामि युगे युगे
संभवामि युगे युगे
जन्म कर्म च मे दिव्यम्
जन्म कर्म मे दिव्यम्
यो एवं यो वेत्ति तत्त्वतः
एवं यो वेत्ति तत्त्वतः
त्यक्त्वा देहं पुनर्जन्म
त्यक्त्वा देहं पुनर्जन्म
नैति मामेति सोऽर्जुन
नैति मामेति सोऽर्जुन.
Up to this we saw the last class from the shloka number 6 to 8. From the shloka number 6 to 8, the topic was Avatara. Bhagavan, Krishna revealed himself to be Bhagavan. Krishna revealed himself to be Bhagavan to Arjuna as Avatara Purusha. That is, the Lord himself has come in the form of a Purusha, a human being. Parameshwara himself has appeared, has manifested in the form of a Purusha. Whenever there is a need, and he has appeared from time to time in all the yuga. He had appeared. How did he appear? By his Maya Shakti, Prakritim Swam Adhishtaya, presiding over his own Maya Shakti, Swam Adhishtaya, Avataritavan, yes, manifested the form of Avatara. For what purpose? The purpose also mentioned. The shloka Paritranaya Sadhunam Vinashaya Cha Dushkratam. In that shloka, it is mentioned. When Bhagavan appears, that is in the 7th shloka, what is the purpose of his appearance? It is for re-establishing dharma in the society. The dharma which has been lost, dharma is located in dharmis. When the number of dharmis comes down, or when the number of adharmis increase of adharmis, increase of adharma, decrease of dharmis, decrease of dharma. So, as adharma as its locus in adharmis, similarly dharma also has its locus in dharmis. So, dharma stapana means these dharmis have to be protected. By protecting the dharmis, only dharma is protected. Veda is protected. Sanatana dharma is protected by protecting the dharmis, Sanatana dharmis. Therefore, sadhunam paritranaya. Sadhu is this dharmikanam paritranaya, adharmikanam vinashaya. They are the dushkrita. They are the dushkrita party. They are the one who does harm to the society. So, the one who does harm to the society, destroying them and protecting the people who does good to the society, dharmikanam. Therefore, protecting the dharmikas is protecting the dharma, protecting the society. So the benefit of society lies in the protection of dharmikas, in whom only dharma is located. Therefore, Bhagavan comes down as avatara, yuge, from time to time. Then the next shloka we saw, 9th shloka, important shloka. Tattvataha, the one who understands, Tattvataha Yagaveti, the one who understands the truth. Me janma, mama karma, my birth and my action. Mama janna, janna is divyam, Ishvara bhavam, divyam, divi bhavam, divyam, Ishvara bhavam. My birth and my karma, they are not governed by, or they are not limited by the laws of nature. Because Maya is under my control, Bhagavan says, Parameshwara. Therefore, the birth and the action of Parameshwara are divyam. That is why it's called Leela. So, therefore only I appear to be born. I appear to be doing karma. I appear to be born to be doing karma. Therefore, it is divyam. It's all only an appearance. It's all only an appearance. And it is divine. It is divyam. So, as though being born, as though doing karma, we cannot say Bhagavan doing karma. He doesn't have karta, he is like katrutva. We cannot say he has got janma. Janma is possible only when karma is there. Karma is possible only when kartrutvam is there. Kartrutvam is possible only when ajnanam is there. How can Bhagavan have ajnanam? If he has ajnanam, then he is not Bhagavan. Therefore only divyam karma, divyam janma, Ishvara, Maya, that is Mayaya. Prakatim swam adhishtaya Mayaya agam yuge sambhavami. Therefore, that is my truth, my nature. Yaha veti. Yaha mama divyam karmacha veti. One who understands what happens to him, to that person. Tyaktadegam punarjanma mameva eti. Yaha veti saha mameva eti. The one who knows, understands. The one who understands my janma, my karma. It means one who understands the Ishvara. One who understands the Ishvara. Ishvara is Satyam, and is the truth about his janma and karma. So therefore, the one who understands me, the Satyam, and the one who understands that this Jagat is Mithya. So that person, and one who understands me means me is Ishvara. The one who understands me, Ishvaram Yaha Janati. What? Ishvara alone has become the Jagat. So Brahma Satyam, this Brahma has become this Jagat. Therefore, the one who understands this Jagat Karta, which is Brahma, myself, he gains myself. Brahma Janati, Brahma Bodha Brahma Janati. Having known Brahma, he becomes Brahma. That is the idea. Therefore, the one who knows me to be Brahma, to be Ishvara, it becomes me, myself alone. Mam yeva eti. Eti means to go to, in Gata Dhatu, comes to me, Gachati. But there is no really any gamanam, there is no any movement. You don't have to go to a place to find Ishvara, to be with Ishvara. It is you. Therefore, Yaha, Mam yeti, the one who understands me, it means the one who understands oneself to be Brahma. He is that one who recognizes oneself to be Brahma, he becomes free. Brahma eva bhavati. Brahma jnatva, Brahma eva bhavati. So, therefore, Ishvara jnanam is nothing but Atma jnanam. The one who has the Ishvara jnanam, he alone comes down in the form of avatara. Therefore, who understand the swarupa of avatara to be Brahma, to be Ishvara, he knows that he knows the truth. What is the truth? That Ishvara is not different from me. Jagat Karanam Brahma, Ishvara is not different from me. That is Atma Jnanam. He knows Tattvataha Yaga Veti. So, Yaga Mam Veti. Mam referring to Ishvara, that Brahma, Yaha Brahma, Atma, Atmanam Veti. Brahma is Atma. Yaha Atmanam Veti, Atma Jnani, Saha Brahma Eva Bhavati. The one who understands oneself to be Brahma, oneself to be Atma, he becomes free, is not bound. Mam Eva Eti means Janati. Because knowing is moksha, knowing is freedom. There is no going. So, therefore, for moksha, what is required is jnanam, atma jnanam or ishvara jnanam, because they are not different. So, therefore, yaha mam veti tattvataha, that is the word tattvataha is important. In reality, the one who understands in reality my janma and karma, if you understand the janma and karma of me, Ishvara, it means he knows Ishvara completely. It means he knows himself, Atma, completely. Therefore, Saha Atma eva bhavati, Brahma eva bhavati. There is no returning back for him. There is no coming back to the world. There is no going, and therefore there is no coming. Janma means taking another birth. Janma. Therefore, if there is no Janma. There is no Janma. Janma is only for the Shariram. Even if Janma is there, it is only for the Shariram. It is Nitya. How can Atma be born? Atma cannot have Janma. Atma cannot have Maranam. Because it is Shadbhava Ragitaha. Janma is only for those who are bound, who are samsaris. For them only all the Shad Bhava Vikaras. This person, Yaha Tattvataha Veti, Tasya Janma. By Janma we can extend. He is not born, therefore doesn't undergo any of the Vikaras. Therefore, there is no Maranam also. It means he becomes free from the cycle of samsara. That is what Mam Eti. He attains me. Attains me means attaining is not in the sense of going, not literally attaining. It is knowing. Janati. Avagachati. The one who knows becomes free. Knower becomes free, not the doer. Doer implies kartrutvam. Even the knower also. The jnata is that. The jnata is jnanam only. So, Shuddha Jnanam, pure Jnanam, the one who himself understands to be that Jnanam, that knowledge, Moksha Swarupaha, Tasya Punarjanma na vidyate, Tasya Janma na vidyate, Ityartaha. That is the meaning. So, important shloka. And also Mahavakya. Knowing Ishvara, one becomes free. Ishvara alone has become the Jagat. Jagat Karanam, Brahma, Ishvara. So knowing Brahma, knowing Ishvara, you become free. Therefore, Ishvara is Atma. Therefore, Paramatma, Jivatma, Tayogo, Aikyam, Jiva Brahma Aikyam. Aikyartha Bodhaka Vakyam is Mahavakyam. Akhandartha Bodhaka Vakyam is Mahavakyam. Therefore, the shloka is also a Mahavakyam only. Tat Tvam Masi, Aham Brahma Asmi, like that. This is in the form of a shloka. It is also a Mahavakyam only. Because the same Tattvam, the truth is revealed. Knowing me, you come to me. Knowing me, you come to me means what? You not literally coming to me. Knowing me, you understand yourself to be free. Knowing me means Ishvara. Knowing Ishvara to be knowing Ishvara to be myself, this so-called this Jiva, he understands himself to be Atma, which is free, not bound, which is free, which is not bound. Therefore, knowing one Swarupa, to be that which is free, he he is free, he is ever free. Even the words are limited. We cannot say becomes free. There is no becoming. Becoming is also an action. All the time he is free only. Atma is ever free. So he understands himself to be Atma. Therefore, that is how we have to translate. We cannot literally translate also. It's very difficult. Brahma Bhavati becomes Brahma. Some translation is given. Brahma Jnatva Brahma Eva Bhavati. Knowing Brahma, he becomes Brahma. There is no becoming Brahma. You cannot become Brahma because you are Brahma. Even when you are an Ajnani, you are Brahma. After becoming a Jnani also, you continue to be the same because it is Satyam. Brahma is Satyam, that is the truth. So, Brahma Jnatva, Atmanam Jnatva, Brahma is Atma, Ishvara is this Jagat. Therefore, Jagat Karanam Brahma Ishvaram Jnatva, Brahma Eva Bhavati. Therefore, it becomes free, we say. So, difficult to translate. We can just say, knowing Brahma, knowing oneself to be Brahma is free. There is no samsara for him, there is no punarjanma. Bhudatu bhavati means to become. The meaning is that to become. In English, they say bhusattayam, dhatu. In the sense of being, but we translate become. There is life of becoming is samsara. So therefore, we cannot say this is, it becomes Brahma. Becomes Brahma, that also becomes a life, a samsara. Because life of becoming is samsara. So you have become so many things so far. Now you want to become Brahma. That is another samsara. Therefore, word becoming is a word we can use with understanding. We can use. Otherwise, we may think that is also one more thing to be achieved. There is really nothing to be achieved. What is to be achieved is already achieved. We are attempting to know that which we are, not that we want to become. Wanting to become, that is samsara. Knowing the truth, the reality, that is moksha. Moksha involves knowledge. Any other person other than moksha involves karma. There only becoming is. Therefore, Brahma Bhutva means being Brahma is Brahma. Brahma Bhutva, Brahma eva bhavati. Being Brahma is Brahma. Being Jagat Karanam Brahma, Ishvara, is Brahma, knows oneself to be Brahma, Brahmatma. Therefore, he is free. When he is free, where is Janma? Where is samsara for him? There is no life of becoming for him. Therefore, there is no samsara. Punarjanma na vidyate. Tasya punarjanma nasti. By punarjanma, we say punarjanma is not there. Therefore, the janma related, by janma born. Janma is possible only when karma is there. So for him, there is no karma. All the karma, the prarabdha karma will be exhausted in this janma. And sanchita will be destroyed. Agami will be distributed among the people. How it is distributed? Those who praise a Jnani, those who worship the Jnani, to them will go punya karma. Those who criticize them, to them will go papa karma, whatever karma it is. There isn't any papa karma. If at all by mistake it does, that goes to the papis, the criticizers. Therefore, there is no karma for him. Karma should be there for janma. Karma being not there, therefore there is no janma. Therefore, there is no punar avir bhavanam iti. Therefore, mam eva yeti. He becomes, he is me. He becomes, that word cannot be avoided. He becomes me, we say. Iti. Now, the next shloka, 10th shloka, we will read further. Bhagavan says, Vitaragabhayakrodhaha
वीतरागभयक्रोधाः
Manmaya mamupashritaha
मन्मया
मया
मामुपाश्रिताः
Bhagavo jnana-tapasa
बहवो ज्ञानतपसा
Bhuta madbhavamagataha.
मद्भावनागताः
Having gained Atma Jnanam, Brahma Jnanam, Ishvara Jnanam, Brahma, Ishvara, all are synonymous only. Ishvara, though, even though it's a technical word, we can use for Brahma. So, having gained Brahma Jnanam, Atma Jnanam, Jnanam, the truth of oneself, Saha Mam Yeti iti, Bhagavan Krishna said. Now here he says, Madbhavam agataha iti. Madbhavam agataha. Agataha past tense. Gataha agataha. Madbhavam agataha. Bhagavaha. Many people have gained me. Madbhavam agataha. Vitaraga bhayakrodhaha. Manmaya mamupashitaha. Bhagavaha jnana tapasa putaha. Madbhavam agataha iti. Madbhavam. Madbhavam means Mama Rupam. Bhavam is Rupam. Mama Rupatvam. Madbhavam. Mama Bhavaha. Mama Rupatvam. That is Ishvara Bhava. They attain my status. What is the status of Ishvara? Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. That is the status. Satyam. They discover themselves to be Satyam, Sat, pure existence. And it is Jnanam, Chit. And it is Anantam, Ananda Swarupaha. There is no limitation. Means Madbhava means Ishvara Bhavam, that is Moksha Bhavam. That is the status of being ever free. That is called Madbhava. We can translate as Madbhavam is Ishvara Bhavam. Bhagavan Krishna says Madbhavam. Madbhava means not Krishna Bhavam. They don't become Krishna. Krishna is a physical person. Physically is there as son of Vasudeva and Devaki. Not Krishna Bhavam. He says, from the standpoint of Ishvara is talking. So Madbhavam is Ishvara Bhavam. Ishvara Bhavam is Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Atma Bhavam Ityartaha. Madbhavam. Madbhavam Agataha. Ke Vitaraga Bhayat Krodhaha. Other words all have to be connected. Madbhavam Agataha, when you say Sarvatmaka Bhava, that is what Madbhava. Sarva in the Rudram, what we do? We worship Namasomagacha, Rudragacha, Namastaragacha. Everything we worship, nothing we left. So everything in the creation, we do Namaskara. Even to Taskara, Namastaskara, Gacha, Taskara means thief. We offer Namaskara to green trees, the green, or even to the dry trees, leaves. To everything we do Namaskara. That's Sarvatmaka Bhava. That is my Bhava, this Atma, which is all, Atma alone has appeared this Jagat. That's called Sarvatmaka Bhava. That is seeing oneself in everything. That's not everything really speaking. Where is everything? Seeing myself as everything means, then becomes two, myself and everything other than me. There is no really two. That we have to understand very clear. That is why Advaitam. So, Aham Eva Sarvam iti, Brahma iti, that's called Madbhavam. Brahma alone. All this creation, this Jagat Karanam, Brahma is myself. That is Madbhavam. That is Jnanam. Therefore, it is Madbhavam is not Madbhavam Agataha means they have come to me, they have attained me, they have become me, not becoming really. If it is becoming, then it is samsara. It is Not a becoming, it is knowing, recognizing oneself to be Atma. So that understanding the tattvam, that Atma, Agam Atma, Brahma, that that by which you recognize everything to be yourself. So therefore agameva sarvam iti. So therefore aham satyam, brahma satyam, and this jagat is mithya iti. So aham satyam, brahma satyam, jagat mithya. This is what this jnanam is. Therefore, by jnana tapasa, jnanam which is a tapas. Tapas means it is austerity, but here it is the tapas is jnana. What tapas? Jnana tapas. The knowledge which is a tapas. The discipline of knowledge. Bhutaha. Bhutaha means pavitram, pavitraha. Bhutaha means purified. Bhutaha meaning purified. Purified means what? Purified of ajnanam. Before ajnanam, they were having the mala called the jnanam. Ajnana. Before jnanam, they have got malam, that ajnanam. So now they have become purified by jnanam. Therefore, putaha. Putaha. How putaha? Jnana tapasa putaha. By this tapas called jnanam, they become putaha, they become purified. They become purified. Jnana tapasa. Jnanam is what jnanam? Jnanam Paramatma Vishaya. Paramatma Vishayaka Jnanam. That is Jnanam. By that become Putaha, Shuddhaha. Shuddhaha. Therefore, what is Ashuddham? This Dvaitam is the Dvaita Jnanam, this Ajnanam is Ashuddha. Therefore, Kshina Dvaita Malaha. The Dvaitam, which is the Mala, which is the dust. Now that has gone. Therefore, they become Putaha, they become purified. By what? By the tapas, the discipline, the method of jnana tapasa, jnanam eva tapaha, jnana tapaha, tena putaha, by which they have become purified. Therefore, jnana tapas. Only by jnana tapas, this ajnana mala can be removed. One can become kshina dvaita malaha only by jnanam. But therefore, only vichara, the inquiry, a study of the shastram. Because the antakaranam, the mind in which the malas are there, malas in the form of the vritti, that aham is connected to so many anatma. Aham is atma, pure aham is atma, but the atma is connected to or identified with anatma. That is purified. So removing all these identifications, attributing atma with anatma attributes. That attributing anatma attributes on atma, that is called adhyaropa. So adhyaropa is ajnanam. Now removal of adhyaropa, jnanam. Therefore antakaranam gets purified. We say purified. Purified is not a physical act. That is removal of ajnana vritti. Ajnana vritti is samsara. Ajnana nivritti is moksha. Therefore putaha, pavitraha, bhavanti. How? By jnana tapas. Only by jnanam. Therefore karma yogena chitta shuddhi. Chitta shuddhya jnanam. So therefore, by inquiry, one can gain atma jnanam and know oneself to be same as that of Ishvara. For which only for this only karma yoga is the means. For jnanam to happen, karma yoga is the means. But jnanam alone give moksha. Therefore, the jnana yogyata is given by karma. Karma yogena chitta shuddhi. Then chitta shuddhya, this jnanam and jnanena moksha. When the chitta is relatively shuddham, then only this jnana vritti can happen. Jnana vritti can knock off the ajnana vritti. One can identify oneself with Ishvara and become free. So therefore, jnana tapas. Therefore, jnana tapas. Jnanam is the direct means. Having talked about karma, then we say now jnanam, and this chapter is also jnana karma sannyasa. Previous chapter was karma, and this chapter is jnana karma sannyasa. So, then what is karma? Karma also we say putaha, shuddhaha, purified. Purification of mind by karma yoga, we say purification of mind is preparing the mind for gaining this jnanam. Doesn't mean mind becomes free from ajnana vritti. Ajnana vritti is there. That has to be knocked off only by jnana vritti. Jnana vritti, allowing the jnana vritti to happen by means of shravanam. Therefore, that is called jnana yoga. Shravanam, mananam, nididhyasanam. For that to happen, one must have relatively chitta shuddhi. That is achieved by karma yoga. That is the connection. So here, putaha means pavitraha becomes purified, means jnana tapasa becomes purified, means that ajnanam is a malam and that goes away. Therefore, they become Shuddha Chaitanyam. Not they become. They discover oneself to be a Shuddha Brahma. So Bhagavaha Jnana Tapasaha Putaha. Brahma is always Shuddha. It cannot become Ashuddha. It can never become contaminated. So therefore one recognizes oneself to be the uncontaminated Brahma, Shuddha Brahma, Paratpararam. And one more word is that two more words are Vitaraga Bhaya Krodhaha. That is why we say Karma Yoga. Vitaraga Bhaya Krodhaha. Raga Bhaya Krodha. Raga Bhaya Ragascha Ragacha. Raga means Abhilasha. Kama. Raga meaning Kama, desire. Bhayaha, Bhayam, Trasaha, fear. Krodhaha, Dvesha. So, Ragascha, Bhayamcha, Krodhascha, Raga Bhaya Krodhaha. It is Uttaretara Dvandva Samasa. Pitaha, Vigataha, Raga Bhaya Krodhaha, Yebhyaha, Te Vitaraha Bhaya Krodhaha. It is a Bahubrigi Samasa, referring to those people from whom this raga, that is kama, bhaya, the fear, krodha, the anger, dvesha, has gone. From whom these have gone. Referring to those people. Vitaraga, bhaya, krodha. Ita pratipadikam, when you decline, Pratama Vibhakti Bhagavachan would be Vitaraga, bhaya, krodha. Referring to the people from whom or from whom these have gone. Vitaha. Vitaha means V Purvaka in dhatu. Ta pratyaya. Vita you get. Vita you get, then Vita. Vitaha, depending on here it is Vitaha Bhagavachanam. Vigataha. That's why we say Vigataha. Vigataha means gone. Vigata. Gone. Vitaha. So Vitaha, Vigataha, Ragabhaya Krodhaha. It means releasing oneself from, being free from this, from the forces of Raga, Bhaya and Krodha. Raga, Bhaya and Krodha, releasing oneself, becoming free from this. It's called this. This is what it binds. So becoming free from the freedom from the Raga, Bhaya, Krodha. How this is gained? Vita, Bhaya, Raga, Krodha is gained by. This is required for Jnanam to happen. How this is gained? The status of being free from Raga, Dvesha, Bhaya. That is big Karma Yoga. So, therefore, to become free from Vita, Raga, Bhaya, Krodha, you have to do Karma. You should have performed Karma Yoga. Having been a Karma Yogi, performed the Karma Yoga, therefore, he has become relatively free from Raga, Dvesha, and Bhaya. Now, therefore, the mind is ready for Shravanam. If the mind is not ready, the mind is not prepared, either you will not be interested in listening, or even a bit of interest is there, still Shravanam, the listening cannot happen. So therefore, this Shastra Shravanam is not a joke. Even though it is taught by many people, many places, only hardly few will come because they are only interested, committed. Commitment is required. What you value only you seek after. So, and of course, that always will be less because preferences are there, Purusharthas are there. Purushartha Viveka, Purushartha, that Nishchaya is, if it is there, those are very less people only. Those who have that Purushartha, Nishchaya, clear discernment about what one wants in life. That discerning that very clearly, that only hardly few people discern that. They are only the sadhakas. They only really work. Understanding the problem, then they work to solve the problem. Therefore, they are the karma yogis, and they only become fit for Shravanam. Shravanam is not just listening, but Shravanam, yogyata is required. So, that those who have got the yogyata or the pakvata, they only will listen and they only will understand. So, therefore, vitaraga bhayakrodhaha, that is becoming free, relatively free by leading the life of karma yoga. That is spiritual life. That is called spiritual life. But of something spiritual, in the sense it is leading this life of karma yoga. That is spiritual. But spiritual life starts when we say Adhyatma life. That is from Jnana Yoga. Listening to Shravanam, listening to Shastram, Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam. That is also the spiritual life. In fact, Karma Yoga is a means for the spiritual life, if at all we name spiritual life for Shravanam, Mananam, Vidyasanam. That is, it's Jnana Yoga pursuit. If we refer to Jnana Yoga pursuit as spiritual life, for which the means is Karma Yoga. So therefore, the candidates have to be Vitaraga Bhayakrodhaha. Bhagavan Krishna says, Vitaraga Bhayakrodhaha, they Jnana Tapasa Pota. There is a connection. So, first is Vitaraga Bhayakrodhaha, that is Jnana Yogyata Prapti. Then, second thing is Manmaya Mamupashitaha. After gaining my Baba Manmaya, then Mamupashitaha, Mam Upashitaha, they resort to me. After getting this Chitta Shuddhi, then he pursues what? Shravanam. He commits himself to listening of Shastram, Brahma Sampradaya, Guru. So, then Mam Upashitaha, then they have the goal very clearly in mind that it is me. That is the second step. First step is Vitaraga Bhayakrodhaha, that is by Karma Yoga. Then there is a clear understanding, Manmaya Mamupashitaha. Then by Jnana Tapasa, Madbhavam Agataha. By Jnana Tapas, by continuous Shravana Manana Vidyasanam, they come to me. In fact, this can be looked upon another way also. They can look upon this Vitaraga Bhayakrodhaha, becoming free from Vitaraga Bhayakrodha, they commit themselves to Shravanam. Manmaya Mapupashitaha, then that can be referred to as Mananam, clearing all the possible doubts. Now they have the clear discernment that Ishvara, that is a goal, that Ishvara, that is myself, Atma is a goal. That Ishvara is, as the Ishvara is myself, Agam Brahma Asmi, that is a Jnana. But doubts are there. Doubts are there. Vague knowledge with regard to that Aikya Jnanam. Therefore, Mananam is required. So, that is the second string, Shavanam, Mananam. And by Nididhyasanam, that is called Jnana Nishta, Jnana Tapas, by which they become Bhutaha, means they become Muktaha, Pavitraha, Bhavat. bhavanti, they become free, they become muktaha. Therefore, three steps: Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasanam. In that way, also, this shloka can be looked upon. Three stages. Three stages in the pursuit of this Jnana Yoga Nishta. So, Vitaraga Bhayakrodaha, relatively having become free from Raga, Bhaya, and Krodha, how by Karma Yoga lifestyle. Karma Yogena Yogina, by the Nishta of Karma Yoga. Then Manmaya Mam Upashitaha, Mam Upashitaha. Now their goal is fixed. They resort to me alone. Mam Upashitaha. Mam Upa Ashitaha. Ashita means refuge. So, Mam Upashitaha means now their Lakshya, their goal is become very clear. Mam Upashitaha. So they seek me alone. Mam Upashitaha, resort to me alone. So, Bhagavad Jnana Tapasa, by the tapas called Jnanam, many people, that is Drida Nishtaya. That is Drida Nishtaya. By Mananam, the possible doubts are removed, and by Nididhyasanam, the conviction, that is Jnana Tapas, they become free from habitual errors. That is called Nididhyasanam. That is what is referred to by the word tapas. Tapas means penance, but here it is Nididhyasanam, Jnanam. And that is a fire, Agni, that burns up the Jnanam. So tapas meaning penance. Tapas means penance. Penance means burning. Tapa, the word is the tapas is derived from the dhatu tap, dahe, to heat, to burn. Here tapas, when we say that fire is that Agni is the tapas is compared to the Agni, the fire. What fire? Fire of Jnanam. That is called Jnana tapas, the fire of knowledge. Fire only purifies. The best purifying medium is fire. It removes all the impurities. So, the Ajnanam is removed by this fire of knowledge. That is why tapas. It's a beautiful word used with tapas. Jnanam is a tapas. Knowledge is a fire which burns up ignorance, Ajnanam. Therefore, Jnana tapasa. Therefore, what is moksha? Putaha, muktaha, moksha is nothing but a process of becoming pure. Becoming pure from what? Ajnanam. Ajnanam is the impurity, removal of the ajnanam. That is why guruhu we say. Removal of ajnanam. So therefore, ragadvesha, relatively free from ragadvesha, that is karma yoga. And karma yogena chitta shuddhi. Upasanaya chitta naishchalyam, that is what referred to by mam upashtataha. Upasanaya, the vikshepa, all are removed. So karma yogena chitta shuddhi. The word upashitaha is a upasana, fixing the mind only on Bhagavan, upasana. So upasanaya, the vikshepa nivritti, the scattering of the mind is removed. And by jnanena putaha bhavanti, muktaha bhavanti. Therefore, this shloka can be looked upon as karma yoga. First step is karma yoga, second one is upasana, and that gives you the yogyata for jnana pravritti, and by jnanam one becomes free. Can be looked upon like that. That way also is possible. Therefore, finally, what is the result? Having gained jnanam, madbhavam agataha, they attain my status. Or what is my status? Who says? Krishna says. My status is, in fact, my status is everybody's status. Not that I have one status and you have other status. My status is Satyam Jnanam Anantam, and you are not different from me. Therefore, they discover themselves to be me. That is Bhagavan Krishna says me. Agam Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. They discover this knowledge and therefore they become free. While living, they are free, and after death also they continue to be free. Therefore, manmaya mamupashitaha madbhavam agataha iti. Now, here one may ask why Bhagavan is saying manmaya mamupashitaha madbhavam agataha iti. Does it mean that one has to surrender? I mean, Bhagavan, does it mean that Bhagavan says that I will give moksha only to those people who have surrendered to me? That is answer in the next shloka, 11th shloka. We will read. Ye yatha mam prapadyante
ये यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते
stataiva bhajamyaham
तां
तथैव
तथैव
भजाम्यहम्
भजाम्यहम्
mama vartmanu vartante
मम
मम
वर्तन्ते
वर्तन्ते
Mishyav partha sarvashah. Sorry. Manushyav partha sarvashah.
मनुष्या सर्वशः
So, in the previous shloka, we saw the Karma Yoga gives that state of mind free from Raga Dvesha, and therefore performing all the action as an Aradhana, as an offering to Parameshwara. So that is Madbhavam Agataha, Mamupashitaha. Then Bhagavan, when he says Mamupashitaha, by resorting to me, by surrendering to me, Manmaya iti, Madbhavam iti, does it mean that Bhagavan asking everybody to surrender? I mean, does it mean that Bhagavan says that only those who surrender to me, to them I will give this jnanam? To avoid that misunderstanding, then only this next shloka comes. It may appear that Bhagavan has got Raga Dvesha, therefore he favors only the Karma Yogis. One may think, but the next shloka clarifies that. Bhagavan has got no Raga Dvesha. If he has Raga Dvesha, then he is not Bhagavan. Because the words Manmaya, Mamupashitaha, Madbhavam, all these words can make a person think that Bhagavan is partial. Partiality can be attributed to Bhagavan because it seems that Bhagavan is saying that I will give moksha to only those who surrender to me. It means Bhagavan has also got Raga Dvesha. Then if he has Raga Dvesha, then how can he be Bhagavan? So that is being clarified here in the next shloka. Ye yata mam prapadyante tan tataiva bhajamyaham. Mama vartmanu vartante manushyaha partha sarvashah. Ye prapadyante, those who approach me, resort to me. Upashitaha, the previous shloka, resort to me. Those who approach me, resort to me, yatha, in whichever manner. Tan agam tataiva bhajami, the same manner I bless them. Those who resort to me in whichever manner, the same manner I also bhajami. Bhajami means anu graham karomi, anugraham dadami. Ye yata mam prapadyante, in whatever manner, whichever form, with whatever may be the motive, mam prapadyante, mam ishvaram prapadyante, tan tata eva agam bhajami. I also bless them exactly in the same manner as they approach me. As you approach, so you are blessed. So, therefore, mama vartmanu vartante manushyaha partha sarvashaha. In whichever form they worship me in the form of different devatas, whichever devatas they worship me, mama vartmanu vartante, they are on my path alone. In whichever, all the forms are nothing but me alone. So in whichever form they worship me, they do aradhana to me, they worship me alone. In whichever form, whatever may be the form they worship, those forms are me alone. Therefore, I bless them. Some people have interest in dharma purushartha, some people kama, some people artha, and therefore they do Ishvara aradhana. They do Ishvara aradhana, they worship certain devatas. Through those devatas, I bless them. And some are asking for moksha. I also bless them. So it is their choice. It is their choice for asking, and accordingly I bless them. So in whichever form they worship, yata mam prapadyante, ye yata mam prapadyante, tan tata eva agam bhajami. In which, whatever way they worship me, I bless them. This is an important thing. Here Bhagavan answers the question how Bhagavan to be worshipped. How Bhagavan should be worshipped. In whichever way we worship, he blesses you. You worship by kaika karma, or you worship by chanting the prayers, mantras, or you worship them by observing certain vrata. So, Bhagavan alone is available through various means. Through various means, whom you worship is Bhagavan alone. And different forms he is invoked. Because all the forms are the forms of Bhagavan. So therefore, whichever form you invoke me, in that form, I am going to bless you. So therefore, the means of worshipping and the means of worshipping and the devatas also can be different. The form also can be different, but they worship me alone. They worship me alone. So tan tata tataiva bhajamyakam. In whichever form they worship me, asking for whatever thing, in that form I bless them. But mama vartma anuvartante. They are following my path alone. They are worshipping me alone. Mama vartma eva anuvartante. Mama vartma anuvartante. Mama is Ishwarasya. Vartmam margam. Mama margam anuvartante. Sarvashaha. Sarva prakaraihi. By different means, mam eva anuvartante. They worship me alone. They follow me alone. Tat tvam asi. The Mahavakya is that Tat tvam asi. That what you seek is already you. It is you alone. So therefore, what you seek from Ishvara is that you will find in yourself. What you seek from Ishvara is you will find in yourself. So therefore, you will get what you seek. Because what you seek from Ishvara is, since what you seek from Ishvara is what you find in yourself, therefore you will get what you seek. That is the idea. Because nothing in the world is apart from Ishvara. Ishvara alone in the form of everything. Ishvara alone in the form of everything. And that is you. That is you. Because there is no difference between Ishvara and Jiva. There is Abhinna, Advaitam. Therefore, since Ishvara is everything and Ishvara is you, therefore you are also everything. Which means what? Which means there is no need to ask from Bhagavan anything special because you are everything. You are everything. Therefore, since you are everything, therefore, what you will ask, you will not ask anything because you are everything. But not knowing that, if you don't want to know that, And if you want a little thing out for your karma, for your actions, that is appreciating the difference between, Bhagavan says, appreciating the difference between me and you. If you ask for the petty things, little things for your karma, that also I will give you. That also I'll give you. In fact, you don't require anything, you are complete. You are me alone. Therefore, everything is yours alone. Everything is you and everything is yours. If you don't appreciate that fact, and if you ask for small things in life for your prarthana, for your karma, whatever may be the type of karma, Bhagavan says, that also I give you. That also, as you ask, as you approach me, as you worship me, in accordance with your karma, with the action, the result also will come to you. You will get the results of your action. So, when you have the Jiva Buddhi, when you have Jiva Buddhi and disassociate from Ishvara, then Ishvara blesses you with what you ask. When you have Ishvara Buddhi, Aikya Buddhi, then you will not ask for anything. You are free. You don't have Kartrutvam, no Ragadvesha. As Bhagavan doesn't have Ragadvesha, and you are one with Bhagavan, therefore you also don't have Ragadvesha. Therefore, when you ask, when you seek something, means you have Ragadvesha. Nothing wrong. You have Ragadvesha, you ask for things, and Bhagavan also gives that. Therefore, he says, to those people, he says, Ye yata mam prapadyante. Whichever form you worship me, which you invoke me, any form, any name, Nama Rupa, as Parameshwara, as Ishvara, I bless you. I bless you through that form, through that manner, through that Nama Rupa. So, whichever karma you invoke me, Kaika karma, Vachik karma, Manasa karma, as the karma palam for that, I bless you. Because I am the karma pala data. So, the result of your good action in the form of punya, I alone give, and that alone manifests in the form of sukhanubhava in life. And the result of your papa karma, bad actions is papam, and that alone appears as non-conducive situations in life. So I am the karma paladata, the giver of the fruits of all your action. So all your action, whether it is the action of prayer, and that also in the form of kaika, vachika, manasa, different forms are there, or whichever action, whether good action or bad action, I am the karma paladata. So I give as you ask. So therefore, I'll give you the result. So with whatever motive you invoke me, I accordingly give the karma pala. The karma, it is done with different motives. Karma done by different people with different motives, and therefore it gives different results. Why does the karma pala differ? Even though karma being the same, the result seems to be different because there are difference in motive. As a karma yogi, when you do prayer, you ask for moksha. Whereas a karmi will ask for the limited ends, limited purushartha. Karma yogi asks for antakarna shuddhi, which is a jnana sadhanam for moksha. Whereas karmi, for them, the end is the limited end in the form of artha and kama. So accordingly, Bhagavan blesses them also. So karma, though the prayer being the same, even though the prayer being the same, the results are different because the motive is different. And Bhagavan has got no ragadvesha, therefore accordingly I bless them. If a person doesn't seek moksha, how can Bhagavan thrust moksha on that person? And if a person seeks moksha, how can Bhagavan thrust arthakama on that person? So, if a person doesn't want moksha, he will not get moksha because he doesn't seek that. Similarly, if the person doesn't want arthakama and only moksha, then that person will get moksha. only, not Artha Kama. So, Karma Pala in keeping with Karma. So, therefore, as you worship me, so I bless you. And whichever form you worship me, that form, through that Nama Rupa, I worship. So, therefore, everybody worships Bhagavan alone. Therefore, everybody worships the Bhagavan, which is one alone. The one Bhagavan alone appears worshipped in many forms. Therefore, the Nama Rupa may be different, but it is Ishvara alone. Because there cannot be so many devatas, and each devata having each devata giving different karma pala. That they cannot be karma pala data. You may worship different devatas. All these devatas report to Ishvara alone. Ishvara is the CEO. All the other devatas are the department managers. So they all report to Ishvara. So finally, Ishvara alone gives the karma. They are the karma pradata. Through these devatas, it distributes the karma pala. So therefore, only yayata mam prapatyante tan tataiva agam bhajami. Therefore, the second line, mama vartamanu vartante manushyaha, people, mama vartama eva anuvartante. They pursue me alone, my path alone. What is my path? My path is this, the life which is ordained by me, which is prescribed by me. Mama vartma, mama dharma eva mama vartma. Therefore, all the human beings, they follow mama vartma eva anuvartante. They mama vartma, my path alone, they follow. Because I have given the prescribed lifestyle. Therefore, they worship me alone, they follow me alone. They are endowed with a choice. I don't trust my choice on them. I give them shreyas as well as prayers. So what they seek, it is up to them. I give them accordingly. Therefore, whether you ask for shreyas, that is my path. You ask for prayers, that is in the form of dharma, artha, kama, purushartha. That is also my path alone. Amma vartma eva anuvartante. They follow me alone through different purushartha. Asking that there seem to be different ends. They think artha is a separate purushartha, moksha is artha is separate purushartha from moksha, kama is a separate purushartha from moksha. That is, they don't understand. They don't understand that ultimate end of artha is moksha, ultimate end of kama is also moksha. Not understanding that, they think they are different purushartha. Find their prayers, they seek prayers, and therefore I bless them accordingly, giving them the prayers. And those who ask for shreyas, to them I give shreyas. Therefore, mama vartma, they follow me alone. Those who follow the injunctions of the Veda, observe karma, do all the karma in keeping with the injunctions of the Veda, they follow me alone. Manushyaha he partha sarvashaha, always sarvashaha mama vartma eva anuvartate. They follow my guidelines alone. We are talking about the people who follow the Vedic Dharma. We are not talking about the people who violate the order of Ishvara and therefore incur pain, dukkam, suffering, papam in life. We are not talking about those people. We are talking only about those people who for whom the guidelines of the Veda. So those who follow the guidelines of Veda, they are the followers of me alone. And Veda consisting of Veda Purva and Vedanta, you have choice to pursue. Your choice means, choice depends on your Yogyata. You cannot choose Vedanta if you are Prayorti. If you are Prayorti, you cannot choose Vedanta. If you are Shreyoti, then you cannot choose Veda Purva. If you are Prayorti, if you are after Dharma Artha Kama, then choose Veda Purva. First follow Veda Purva, get relative Bhakvata, the maturity, then you can slowly shift to Vedanta. If you have already got the maturity, then ready for Vedanta, the choice is that pursue Vedanta. So, whether it is through Veda Purva or Vedanta, Veda Purva also finally leads to Veda Anta alone. Therefore, Manushyaha Mama Vartma Eva Anuvartante. They follow only my guidelines, my prescriptions as it is given in the Veda. Therefore, whether it is Karma Yoga or Jnana Yoga, it is my Vartma alone, my path alone. There are only two yogas, Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga. There are no other yogas. Every other yoga fall into the basket of Karma Yoga. Karma Yogena Chitta Shuddhi, that we have seen. Jnanena Mokshaha. Therefore, Mama Vartma Eva Manushyaha Anuvartante, follow the Bhagavan Krishna says. Therefore, I don't have Raga Dvesha for people. My blessings are different because they ask for it. I don't have any choice in them. They ask, accordingly, I bless. Because there seems to be difference in the blessings, it doesn't mean that I have Ragadvesha. They have Ragadvesha. The people have Ragadvesha, and therefore, in accordance with the prayers, I bless them. So, iti Bhagavan Krishna says. Therefore, whichever path they choose, they follow my path only, they worship me alone. Iti. Therefore, only we can worship the Lord in many forms, because every form is His form. So whichever form you invoke, whether in the form of a human being or whether in the form of an animal or the mix-up of both, Pashu Nara combination, Tan Tataiva Akam Bhajami, I bless them, I grant them their desire, their boons. Bhagavan Krishna says. So Jnana Yogi blessed with the Jnanam, Karma Yogi is blessed with Jnana Yogyata, and Karmis are blessed with whatever they ask for the limited ends. Tan Tataiva Akam Bhajami. Next shloka, we'll see that in the next class. Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stumbanti Divyai Vedai Sangha Padakramo Panishadai Kayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam Navidusvara Suragana Devaya Tasmai Namaha. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
हरि ओम गुरुजी. धन्यवादः.
धन्यवादः जी.
धन्यवादः.